setting spray after mascara. Emma, who calling my phone? Who calling that shit? Who? Hello? Yes, this is Sky. I know I've been MIA for good reason, but we coming with a banger. We coming big. Ni hao Vogue, konnichiwa Vogue, hi Vogue. It's your girl Sky. And we're gonna be doing Emma Chamberlain's routine. Don't judge my braids, okay? We're gonna do the hair last.
Hi Vogue, it's Emma Chamberlin. I'm back to share my little beauty secrets with you. And today I'm gonna be showing you my updated skincare routine and a little spooky night out look. If I've learned anything over the last few years of getting my makeup done by professionals, if your skin is not hydrated under the makeup, it's not cute. So this is a little hydrating mask.
The mask, baby. The full routine is like $1,600. And I said, in this economy, I gotta get to those Emma Chamberlain numbers. So I looked at the top ingredients for the mask that she's using, which retails for like $130, the small bottle, I think. And it has kaolin clay, and it also has honey. So we're gonna be using that. I need to be very careful with this because I gotta be at work in like 45 minutes. So what I don't have time for is a mess. I'm just taking a tea, child, I don't know the measurements. You know, the ancestors know the measurements. So I'm just taking like what you just saw. It was like half of this into this little thing here. And then I'm gonna add Manuka honey. So this is the consistency. It's thick. Like you would think that it's very watery, but it's not. Cause baby, I blend it to perfection. Let's just apply it to our face. I'm just blending it out with my finger so that the consistency is evenly dispersed. Spooky! Whoa! So Emma said she uses her mask for 20 to 30 minutes. Being that my mask is a little more on the dry down clay side because I don't have all the emollient ingredients that was in the mask that she bought, I'm gonna only keep this on for 5 more minutes, so it'll be a total of 10 minutes. Just for the sake of close-ups, I've washed the mask off. Put some lip gloss on. What's next, Emma?
You have to rinse with freezing cold water. At least for me, it like wakes up the skin. My favorite cleanser got discontinued, so we're all gonna be trying this Dermalogica Ultra Calming Cleanser together for the first time. Oh, this feels delightful. We've really gotten in there, really cleansed. My skin looks quite good. Well, you know, we have a few things going on. I would say my skin, I've been through a journey. I've done it all. I went on Accutane. I've learned a lot about chemical exfoliants and repairing the moisture barrier. Like, I have done the work. The thing that's honestly helped me the most is getting diagnosed with PCOS and getting put on medication that has helped my body regulate hormones.
I love when people are like honest about their journeys as far as skincare, acne, and their health too. Like, it's like, wow, because I struggled with acne for many years, and right now my skin is actually freaking out because I traveled, and anytime I travel my skin is like, oh wait, this is how you know I wash my face. I already washed my face because I'm working with limited space here. I have to go back and forth to the bathroom, and I just don't have time for that right now. So yeah, so let's move on.
We're gonna be using this little moisturizer. I got diagnosed with PCOS at the hair salon. I was sitting in the chair getting my hair washed, and a woman was next to me, and she turned to me and she said, "Do you have PCOS?" And I was like, I don't know. My mom has PCOS. You know, she has PCOS and endometriosis, and she's had a lot of challenges. And she was like, "I think you have PCOS." And I was like, what's happening? She could tell by the acne that was on my cheeks. Turns out she was an OBGYN, and she diagnosed me with PCOS. It's really changed my life.
Not the OBGYNs are seeing people on the streets like, do you have PCOS? Jeez Louise. I'm glad she took that very well, because I would have been like, bitch. I'm just playing. She's kind of running through her routine, so I'm just gonna run through mine as she runs through hers. She put on moisturizer, and now it looks like she's about to put on serum, which is kind of backwards, but I'm using my kombucha tea essence. It feels very serum-y like. And then I'm gonna use my moisturizer now, which is the follow-up moisturizer to this line. It's this Dr. Circle's kombucha essence cream, and I'm obsessed with it. Like, as you can see, I'm obsessed with both products. They're pretty empty. I already have my backups stocked up. And because I am going back out of town in like 3 weeks, I got a little travel size too, because your girl is obsessed.
To be honest, like, my periods are so much more chill. My skin is so much more predictable. My hair is getting thicker. It's just feeling like I'm coming back to myself in a way. The beauty sandwich, he does my facials for fancy red carpets. And one time he gave me his oil that he makes and I fell in love with it. I think there's like instructions.
Okay, so she's using an oil, which is why she applied it after her moisturizer. I don't have a face oil, so I just will have to skip that step because I did not know that was a face oil. I just thought it was a serum when I saw it in the description box. So I do have sweet almond oil, but I don't like that's not recommended to put on my face before makeup, and I'm pretty sure she's gonna do makeup judging by the long list and how much time is left in this video.
On the back to like rub your hands together and smell it and stuff, which I do sometimes. It smells so good. I always thought of oil as being something that would just clog your pores, but I found that the combination of a really good moisturizer and a really good oil, it just creates the perfect makeup base. I'm at a place.
She said makeup, a good makeup base is a really good moisturizer and a really good oil. It has to be a really good oil that's not like too, I don't know, but I can see that, especially if you're gonna powder. I'm hoping she's gonna put on SPF, but I have mine lined up just in case. Look at these thin lines. These lines should be a little thicker.
I think in my life and young adulthood, where I really appreciate the slow, methodical routine of it all. A lot of times these days, I'm not even putting music on for this stuff. Silence. I'm sunscreening up.
Perfect. So she did use sunscreen. How does she apply hers? So she kind of just rubs her SPF on. I like to dot mine on, kind of like how we used to do foundation back in like the 2014 era. And then sometimes I'll rub if it's not blending as quickly as I want it. But I like when I see the Korean ladies kind of just doing a little pat. I find that it blends really nice. And I don't put a lot of SPF above my eyes or even on my eyes because my eyes is sensitive to pretty much almost every SPF I've used. It just depends. Like, some are worse than others, you know? But there we go.
Milk Makeup Hydro Grip Eye Primer. I had been doing eyeshadow looks with no base, and it was kind of a problem because my eyeshadow looks weren't sticking. Maybe I need to buy a primer. Maybe that's why they sell primer. My perspective on beauty has shifted a lot. I think I'm personally less concerned about looking, you know, conventionally attractive, and I'm far more interested in looking sort of.
I love that she says she's tired of looking conventionally beautiful and she's more interested in looking like different. Okay, I probably just mixed up her words, but you heard it. I can relate to that. That's why I love Emma, because I feel like she represents the down-to-earth girlies who still like to look good. It's just not something we have to do or desire to do every day. You know, every once in a while, great. Like, this girl has been to the Met Gala. She's been on Vogue so many different times, and I think she's a great expression of there's levels to beauty. There's different forms and expressions of it, and I relate to that.
Interesting. I did a little pixie cut a few months ago because I was excited about the idea of having hair that would be fun for me to style, that was intriguing. And that's kind of what has become beautiful for me, is things that are intriguing and interesting. I'm gonna go in with the whitish, and
she's doing eye makeup, and it wasn't until this morning that I realized I recently threw out all my makeup that was ordered in 2 years. And when I say recently, it was probably like 5 months ago. But because I don't wear makeup every day, I definitely don't wear eyeshadow. So we're gonna try to finesse this by using bronzer, Fenty, and then this Bare Minerals blush. This is old too. It needs to be tossed out, but I'm obsessed and I can't do it.
And this little beige-ish one. I've done this look before, but it's gonna be different today than it's ever been before, and that's very exciting now, isn't it? Now, isn't it? Oh my God, my Irish roots are coming out. I'm gonna start out with this grayish, it's like a brown.
Okay, so she's just applying it into her crease and blending that out. Being that this is a bronzer, you're not gonna see it pop up on my eyelid as pigmented as an eyeshadow would, but it's still gonna do what it needs to do. But being that I do not wear any eye makeup these days, I'm okay to just be going with the flow and doing this routine because I like Emma and I like this series that the girlies have been doing on YouTube where they're recreating these and you can make it tailored to yourself and how you like to look. So I'm just using my contour and my blush, and that's gonna be my eye look at the end of the day.
With like a gray undertone. I'm getting in the crease, although it's sloppy, but it doesn't matter because I'm gonna blend it in a moment, so just don't judge me. The Met's coming up. I am doing the interviews again. Every time they ask me back, I'm like, come on, you sure? I really love the fast-paced, dynamic nature of doing the red carpet interviews. The cool thing about the Met is that it's celebrating fashion at the end of the day and looking at what they chose to wear and using that to sort of guide the conversation, I find tends to take it in a more unique direction. Like it's almost more fun to discover with the audience in a way and to genuinely be curious, authentically be curious. Like if I don't know everything about somebody, then I'm authentically curious about what they're gonna tell me.
And I am satisfied with it because I don't do this often. And I'm just kind of blending out the edges so it's not harsh, but I don't want it to be like a big moment. You know what I'm saying? She's using a Natasha Denona color in palette, and I really want to try her formulas because I've heard great things, but I just never bought it because it is expensive and I don't wear eyeshadow, so I am surprised that Emma like does all these things. Like, cool.
I love red eyeshadow, eyeliner. I think that the thing that's nice is that, you know, I can clean up my mess with my foundation and my concealer, so I'm like not really worried about.
I definitely agree with that statement of doing your eyes first if you're not like really good at doing your makeup or like doing your eyes after your makeup is on your face and not like making all of this area look like a mess that's not blended. Did that make sense?
A hack that I just found out about and we're gonna try it today. Wetting the sponge with setting spray.
Wetting the setting spray. I mean, what? Wetting the sponge.
This is kind of incredible. My favorite concealer of all time. I'm really in a phase of my career where I'm really like trying to have a return to self, to be honest. Like I had a very complicated relationship with YouTube for a long time and it was how I started my career. But then I think for a long time I was like, maybe I want to be more than a YouTube.
Okay, so she uses concealer all over.
So I'm loving making YouTube videos. I make them all myself. I edit them all myself. So I've been focusing on that.
This is gonna be very interesting for me because I'm a very particular person and I like things to be my way, I guess. That's what people tend to tell me. And I'm listening because I can see that. I'm not gonna put concealer all over those areas that she used, but I'm gonna put it where I would put concealer because otherwise I'm gonna look crazy. Like her concealer may be the exact shade of her complexion versus mine isn't. It's a little more yellow.
Career plot twist. I did just act in my first movie and it was a mind-bending experience. This movie is called Forbidden Fruits. There's lots of fabulous people in it. Lily Reinhart, Victoria Pedretti, Lola Tung, Alexandra Shipp. I was such a fish out of water. I was like,
oh my gosh, she just said that she just acted in her first movie, and that's insane. I didn't know about that because I don't really get on social media. So if you are an Emma fan and you're like, girl, how you didn't know this Vogue video is old? I don't know. I did not know, and I'm excited because I'm gonna go watch it. I'm gonna go support all my people. I just watched Sinners and it is good, honey. It's so good. So if you haven't seen the movie Sinners starring Michael B. Jordan, written and directed by Ryan Coogler, then make sure you go check it out because it's trending for all the right reasons, okay? It is trending for all the right reasons. All right, what's next?
Foundation, luminous silk. Everyone got along so well, and you know, I'd never done.
Okay, this is interesting. We are doing foundation now. Okay, I went and got a sample of the Armani Luminous Silk Foundation. They said I will be the shade 8.75. So I'm just gonna dab on a little bit of that because I also don't wear foundation like that anymore, which is funny. But the girls who watch my get ready with me's and beauty videos, I feel like we be on the same wave of like how much makeup we wear and then when we wear like a full face, because sometimes a full face is necessary and then sometimes it's not. That's why I value skincare as much as I do, because if your skincare is on point, you won't feel like you need a lot of makeup.
Sure, I was gonna.
But that's like for me though. That's not saying that you can't wear a full face of makeup. Like if you love makeup, then girl, go for it. I just kind of have graduated from that era. Like I was a part of the 2016 makeup era. I did makeup professionally for a very small time, but I was there, you know? And now at this age and after COVID, I just wear very minimal makeup. And I just take whatever is left over from that and I kind of put that on my forehead because I don't like a lot of makeup on my forehead. First of all, I realized that we have not done brows yet and I'm concerned. Because Emma, does she do her brows or no?
I did before, so I wasn't sure if I was gonna, you know, stick out like a sore thumb or what. It was something I'll remember for the rest of my life. Serum concealer. I'm just gonna...
Okay, so we're going back in with concealer and I'm just gonna place it where she placed it.
Contour stick, not bronzer.
So now she's going directly in with her contour stick. And for some reason, if you've been on this channel before, you know that when I do my contour on camera, I always do too much. I always just tweak out. I don't know why. So I just added that little bit and we're just gonna blend that out. Blend that out.
Am I kind of snatched today? A little bit up here. I love contour. I don't even use blush. I just contour. Blush is so in right now and it's just not for me. I don't like it on myself for some reason. It's too sweet for me. I like to look a bit creepier perhaps. Makeup becomes more fun when it's more about sort of enhancing what you already have or transforming into a character. When I think back to when I had acne and I was wearing makeup to sort of try to cover the acne, and it was sort of this stressful thing. It wasn't fun when that was my relationship.
I cannot believe my girl Emma does not wear blush. That hurts my feelings. I feel like blush is one of those things I cannot live without if I am applying makeup. Okay.
Powder.
We got the translucent Laura Mercier, but mine's is in the shade Honey because I'm a brown skin girl. So obviously when they released Honey, we was happy about that. Oh, she's applying with a brush. Oh wait. Let me blend that out. My eyes creased a little. Just going in lightly. Okay. She went in with a brush for her powder, but I'm rushing because I gotta get to work. So
if I'm not careful, I'll accidentally just absolutely pack it on, and that's not what we want. We're gonna go in with, I think this one's bronzer, but I kind of use it as contour. If you work in entertainment, as I do, your job is not promised.
So she is just bronzing up, which I love. Honestly, I don't think I can go without blush. Like I'm trying, but it's just not my complexion, my face, like my cheekbones, they need blush.
Let's get these brows under control. Classic Great Lash Clear. These are my full natural brows right now. I don't get them plucked, I don't get them threaded. I quite like them as is. They're charming. They're mine. There are other beauty treatments that are mandatory for me. Like I must always have my nails done. They might not look done, but they're beige. I'm gonna go back in with this.
Oh my goodness. Okay, so she only uses this in her brow unless she's gonna go back and change it because she used this And then now she's adding more eyeshadow. And the way that my brows are non-existent, like this is finna give, okay. Okay. Ooh, I like this. Okay. All right. I'm heavy-handed, so when I first applied this, I was using a light hand and I liked how it was moving. And then when I kind of started to get heavy-handed with it, that's when it kind of started to get crazy. I'm gonna take just a dry spoolie to get my brows to be where I want them, because if there's too much product, then it's moving the brow around where I don't want it. Okay. If I'm gonna take an L via this video, it's gonna have to be the brows. Okay, now my girl is adding mascara, which I'm so glad about, because sometimes the girls in the Vogue Beauty Secrets are wearing lashes and I don't wear lashes. So mascara is my thing. Great.
Wow, these are really up today. Look at them. Oh, my favorite lip liner of all time. I'm like obsessed. Makeup Forever, Wherever Walnut. I wear this every single day. I'm an overline girl. Listen, I don't have lip filler, so I have to keep.
Okay, sis is gonna overline her lip. She says she overlines because she doesn't have lip fillers, and she's using the Makeup Forever lip liner, and I've wanted to try it for years, but it's so expensive. I don't really overline my lip, but when people do overline their lip and I'm going for their routine, I kind of just bring my lip liner in a little more. I don't really like the overline look because I'm a big snacker. And so when the lip liner comes off of my lips, but it's on the top of my lip, it kind of makes me look crazy. And I've had pictures that look crazy because of that. So yeah, not fun. And I'm just going straight in with this kind of like a matte cream because I don't want to look at myself with just lip liner.
So I have to keep up somehow. So we're overlining. I haven't done lip filler yet. Listen, I say yet because you never know, okay? Never say never. I said I'd never act, and then now I'm gonna be in a movie. So I guess we can't say never. 2 lip liner alert. This is also Makeup Forever. This one is Universal Earth.
First of all, her lip line combo is eating because she does 2. And they look so good. Like, wow.
Lip liner changes the whole face. To me, it's the best product in the world. I don't know what I did before. I'm constantly saving makeup ideas on Pinterest. Butter Glow. This one's shade 57. I'm just kind of using this to like blend the lip liners together. I'm gonna do a bit of highlight and we're gonna put this.
Dang, y'all, I don't have highlighter either, which is crazy because I used to love highlighter. But yeah, when I threw out my old makeup, I have not repurchased a highlighter. I feel like I've been looking at them on TikTok for so long that I feel like I have the ones that I want to buy, and maybe I should invest in it, but the economy.
A Little Road in Espresso, which is so me as a coffee girl.
Already applied.
Do setting spray.
Setting spray after mascara. Emma. Okay, I'm gonna cover my eyes. I'm gonna cover my eyes. I'm gonna cover my eyes. I'm gonna cover my eyes.
And now,
no words, no words. Let's keep going.
I always have this with me. I use this to sort of set the setting spray so I can move on to other things. I'm gonna take a little wipe and wipe the makeup off my hair. When you've bleached hair, weird things happen.
She's wiping the makeup off her hair. I don't have any on my hair. I have it on my hands, so I'm gonna go wash my hands. So I just went ahead and got dressed while my hands are clean, because it just makes sense. And I have on this shirt from Meow You. I don't know how to pronounce it. And these pants are from Aritzia. She just cleaned out like her hairline, but I don't have any makeup really in my hairline.
My hair is quite grown out. Okay, well, we need to fix it. First, I'm gonna spray it with water. Okay, so now I'm gonna brush through my hair. My hair is freshly washed with purple shampoo. Now I'm gonna brush it and shape it to the way that I like. Getting it kind of flatter in the back because it definitely, we have some bedhead going on, but don't worry. I'm gonna spray a little bit of leave-in conditioner. Okay, now here's my life hack. We're just gonna let it dry in my hood. And I'm telling you, if you have a pixie, this is the heatless hairstyle of your dreams. While I wait, I'll do another layer of mascara, why not?
She's doing another layer of mascara, and probably because of the edit, it's not taking her long to do her hair, but I like her little tidbit that she gave for the pixie cut girlies. But I'm still taking down my braids, but this didn't take me long, probably like 2 minutes. I'm not gonna add any more mascara because I didn't mess up on my mascara today, and if you know, honey.
I think it's good now. Okay, yeah, that's great. The thing I like about this hair, the pixie with the bleach, is that it has like an interesting dimension to it. It still looks cool. My spooky glam, I hope that you all enjoyed it. And if Vogue lets me come back in a few years to do it again, I will. So I guess I'll see you then. And I'll see you at the Met on the red carpet. Okay, bye.
Oh, that is so cute. I absolutely loved her routine. I love her energy. Okay, hair. I love her energy every time. Like, watching Emma is a breath of fresh air. So this is my spooky Emma look. I put on this red shirt, these black pants. Like, let me see if y'all can see the full look. Trying to stand up on a bar stool and not bust my stuff at the same time, but this is how it looks. And poof, we're gone. Scary spooker. This is not goodbye because you're probably gonna watch the video right here on the screen, the one that's right there waiting for you to watch it. So go ahead and click on that one. I'll see you over there. Okay, peace. Vogue Beauty Secrets. It says Emma Chamberlin on PCOS spooky. Oh, we doing spooky makeup. Okay. I didn't fully read the title. Okay. Hiccups. Okay. So we're growing. I'll take it.